All right, let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe there's this hot girl over, at the other side of the gym, or maybe a couple of tables down from you at like a bar, or you see her out in public and you're sitting there thinking to yourself, man, that girl's super hot. I want to go talk to her, but if I do you think she's gonna like me? What is it that I say to her? I don't even know this girl. What kind of conversation should I have? Let's say things do go well. Should I just get her phone number, or should I just kind of leave and maybe I'll see her again? Even how about this? What if you're trying to start a business, for example, because you're tired of working a 9-to-5 and you want to start making more money? You might have questions like, what kind of product do I sell? Do I want to sell a product? Do I want to sell a service? Do I want to write a book and sell it? Do I want to run ads on Facebook? Do I want to promote stuff on Amazon? Do I want to be an e-commerce store, or do I want to drop ship stuff? Do you see how many different questions I'm asking in these two situations right here? What that's going to do is that's going to cause you to start overthinking, and overthinking is going to stop you from doing something that you want to do. Bro, every fucking one of you guys knows exactly what it is that I'm talking about. Especially if you're a guy that's trying to talk or approach to a woman that you don't know. That approach anxiety is gonna have you asking 900 different questions in your head, and that's gonna cause you to, what's that thing I'm talking about? It's analysis paralysis. That's what I want to cover in this video, man. How overthinking is gonna fuck you in certain situations, especially when it comes time to like doing things that can improve your life. Now, if you haven't noticed, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm at a little different of an angle. I'm trying to get more of my full body in this. A lot of times we're like, yeah, I'm a guy in a wheelchair. I'm trying to, fucking prove it to you guys. But I am playing around with the idea of filming videos in different spots, in different places, to try to make my videos more engaging. So if you think that would be something I should do or figure out, let me know, man. I would love it. Like, I would love to go from here to like the cars, talking to the car, maybe switch up locations from here. Fuck, I could even go in the other living room if I wanted to, the house. But overthinking, let's get back to it, man. Overthinking. Now, first of all, let's understand where overthinking even comes from. And that's just anxiety. Anxiety causes you to start asking a bunch of different questions in your head. We tend to look at the present and the future based on what happened in the past. If you see a hot girl that you want to go up and talk to, but you've done this before and you had a girl flat out fucking reject you, you might be a little hesitant to go up and approach this girl, even though you don't know her, because of that interaction that happened in the past with a different girl. You're gonna hesitate to approach this new girl because you're gonna remember in your head, wow, I mean, that girl that I approached last time, she rejected me. That might mean that this girl might reject me too. What if I say something stupid? That'll definitely cause her to reject me or tell me to go away. Well, what if I don't say the right thing? Wait, am I even dressed right? Do I smell good enough? Do I have cologne on? And I can tell you from experience, when it comes to, listen, guys, I have been rejected in my life by women several times. It is much harder being in a wheelchair to go on dates with women than it is like a normal able-bodied guy, but I don't let that stop me, because I understand that when it comes to like approaching new women, for the sake of this example, when it comes to overthinking, the more you think, the less you're gonna do. When it comes to approaching women, you just gotta understand, man, it's a mindset shift that you need to have. I don't know this girl, but she's really pretty. I want to know is she cool? Well, let's go find out. Then you roll up to her, walk up to her, hey, excuse me, what's your name? And then from there, I can tell you, man, it doesn't matter what you say. She's either gonna like you or she's not gonna like you. Mother Nature handles attraction. But that thinking, okay, so when you understand that if we know that overthinking is from anxiety, well, let's talk about the subconscious mind real fast so you can understand where this anxiety even fucking comes from in the first place. This bitch just started this anxiety, this little shithead just came out of nowhere, and it's got me thinking 900 different things, and it's stopping me from approaching. I want to go up and talk to this girl, and then, oh fuck, she goes away. Everything that you see in the present or the future, and anxiety is typically thinking about outcomes that are going to happen in the future that haven't happened yet. So if you had like a parent that neglected you emotionally when you were younger, and you weren't given the love that you deserve to give as a child, chances are you're not going to have a good time when it comes to meeting people or meeting strangers that you don't know, because you've never been shown the love from your parents. You might think stranger danger because subconsciously your parents didn't love you like the way you were supposed to when you were younger. You're not even going to be aware of that when you're an adult going to meet new people, make new friends, get new relationships, but that's likely what's going to stop you from going up and meeting new people. That's the fear of rejection. Everybody has it. So in this case, the only way to get over overthinking, you have to teach yourself that talking to strangers is not bad. When it comes to meeting new people, for the most part, you are not going to get a bad reaction. You'll get the occasional person that does ignore you, and that's extremely fucking rude, but that's their loss, man. You know you're awesome. I'm fucking awesome, and I know it. You don't want to talk to me. That sucks. You're probably not the person I want to be around anyways. When it comes to talking to new people, if you just go up, like if you go to the grocery store, what I do is I'll take my dog to the farmer's market on Sunday, and I'll just look at people and be like, hey, good morning. Hey, how are you? Hey guys, girls, hey, how are you? Hey, good morning. And you're gonna notice, man, that a lot of the times you're gonna get a good morning back, or you're gonna get a, oh, I'm doing well, how are you? You're gonna get a positive response. And that's because when when you're confident like I am and you just roll up and you like talking to people, they don't expect that. So when someone that's just super friendly comes up to you and just says, hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. Same thing applies with girls. Oh, you'd be surprised. A lot of girls want you to talk to them. Granted, they want the guy that they're attracted to talk to them, but you're never gonna know if you're that guy if you don't go up and talk to her. And so the subconscious mind, to go back to this, is designed to keep you safe. From an evolutionary standpoint, our mind is conditioned us when we get anxiety to put us in fight, flight, or freeze. If you start thinking of 900 different questions or 900 different ways to approach this girl, for example, that's a freeze response. You're not taking any action, and your body is literally shutting down, saying, hey, I feel much safer just sitting here, not meeting this person. I don't know her, and change is uncomfortable. Most people don't change. Change is very difficult. The best thing you can do is you have to reframe the way you think about this situation. Or a lot of the times, if you just say fuck it and then you go and do it, you're gonna notice when you go and meet this person, as long as you're not like super weird or super awkward, it's not gonna be a bad experience. You can tell when someone doesn't want to talk to you just by you can feel it. And if you feel it, then just end the conversation. I was talking to a girl at the gym the other day. I was just talking to her and I could tell she was you could feel like she almost wanted to be left alone. I was like, hey, I'm gonna let you get back to working out. She goes, thank you. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. And I just went about my day. I don't care. Now, when it comes to overthinking as far as business goes, to kind of give you guys other examples here, well, this is coming from a guy that works for himself. The number one thing that's gonna stop you from moving forward, in my opinion, from my experience, isn't necessarily what you want to sell. Because there's this shiny object syndrome. It's like, okay, well, this is trending. I want to try selling this. Okay, so when drop shipping was popular, we could try drop shipping. Okay, well now e-commerce stores and having your own clothing line and not just selling someone else's is popular. Well, I want to start my own store. Oh, an advertising agency, that's pretty popular. Let's try that. But when it comes to what it is that you want to sell, if you're a personal trainer, if you're a fucking scientist, if you're a musician, you pretty much just take what you know about doing so. So if you're a musician and you're really good at making music, well, you would just teach people how to make music. I teach people how to live better lives, how to work on social skills, how to improve your confidence, your mindset, how to make more money like this. The selling thing, what it is you want to sell, that's not what's going to stop you. What's going to stop you is you're not going to think that you know enough to get started selling something. I can tell you from experience, man, you're never going to fucking know enough to start a business. Okay, you're never going to know enough. And that's because, again, this is a new experience. What did I just say? People do not like change. We will do more to avoid pain, which is this starting a business, which is new, it's uncomfortable. We've never done it before. We've never made money selling our own products or our own services. We've never worked with clients or had people pay us to help them with information. That's change. That's painful. We will do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. The pleasure in this case, let's use coaching for example. The pleasure is I get paid to do what I like doing, and that's talking to cameras and talking to people. And the second thing about that is I'm helping men live better lives by not making the same fucking mistakes that I've made in my past. So if I'm helping somebody avoid getting heartbroken, for example, that's gonna make me feel good. There are other popular coaches out there, Coach Kyle, there's David, who's How to Beast, there's Corey Wayne, Coach Lee, Coach Craig Kenneth, but I could fucking name all these people, man. All of them, they're all coaches. They're all people that help other guys and girls live better lives. We want to help people avoid pain, and a lot of these guys helps people avoid pain when it comes to relationships. Like a lot of the videos I post, the people are like, oh, that fucking, hey, Coach Corey Wayne. And the reason why they do that is because Coach Corey Wayne has 500 something thousand subscribers. He's got the biggest channel out of all the coaches, and he got like a little guppy like me with 300 subscribers, or not, almost 300, getting close. Of course I'm going to be compared to somebody bigger like that, but that's the positive right there, is helping other people. So then how do we stop this overthinking? In order to stop overthinking, you have to reframe what it is that you're either thinking about, or the harder part, which is arguably the easier option, is whatever it is you're trying to do, whether it's go bungee jumping and you want to jump off a cliff, if it's you're going skydiving, you're gonna jump out of an airplane, if you're gonna go talk to this girl, if you're gonna start a YouTube channel, if you're gonna start an advertising agency, the easiest thing on how to get over overthinking is just by doing it, okay? So what's gonna happen too is you're gonna think of a lot of different things that you could be doing, and the more things that you could do, that's gonna stop you from doing something. If you want to start a YouTube channel, for example, you might come up with 17 different video ideas. You might think about, and this is from experience, you might have like, okay, well, I wanna start filming videos this way, this way, this way. I want to add different effects. I want to learn how to do this. I'm consuming too much information. When you consume too much information, that's going to stop you. So my best advice when it comes to just getting started is, if it comes to a girl, just say, hey, I want to go and see if she's cool. I'm going to go and say this. If it comes to filming a YouTube video, this is the video that I want to film. I'm going to film a video talking about this subject. One video. You're not 3 different ones. One video. One girl right here, I'm gonna go talk to that one girl, and I'm just gonna go up and ask her for her name. Or if you wanna start a business, okay, I want to start an advertising agency, and I want to work with personal brands, people who sell courses. I'm gonna now go and look for people that sell courses, and I'm gonna pitch them. Okay, so it's one step at a time. So with that then, in order to move forward, if you could focus on one thing, what you focus on expands. So if you're gonna go and talk to this girl, well, you might say, hey, going up and asking for that girl's name, that was really easy. I bet I could do it to another girl. I bet I could do it to 2 different girls. But I mean, she gave me her name. These other 2 girls will probably give me their names too. When it comes to YouTube videos, filming this one, wow, hey man, I filmed this video and I feel really great. I bet I could film another one. And I'm gonna play around with a different angle in this one. So instead of filming it facing this way, I'm gonna face directly at the camera, so that way I could zoom in more on my videos and maybe get like deeper level zooms or something. That's something that you can do. Starting a business. So you know what? I kind of want to own my own like clothing brand. Like there's some popular ones out there, like Young LA, there's Kill Crew, there's Dark Sports. All of these brands are all popular in my area where I live. So hey, you know what? They sell these pretty cool like clothing. I kind of want to do that too. I know clothing's kind of hard to get into because everybody wants to sell clothes, but hey, I feel like I'm pretty good at graphic designing. Well, I'm going to create some logos. Now I got to figure out where to get the shirts at. Now I got to ask them if they can put the logos on. So like, yeah, I want to start a clothing store. And then you would just take it one step at a time. I want to sell clothes. I want to sell t-shirts. I need to make designs. I need to figure, okay, the designs are made. Now I got to figure out where to get the shirts made at. So who can put my logos on the shirts? Okay, this company can. Great. How many shirts do I want to start off with? 100. Awesome. Now I've got 100 shirts ready to sell. Now I got to figure out how to sell it. Well, and it's a clothing store and everybody sells clothes. My best bet is to start running ads. Great. I'm going to start with Facebook ads. Great. I'm going to run $100 a day on ads to see if I can sell these. Awesome. That's the process. one step at a time. When it comes to meeting girls, just go up to her and say, hey, excuse me, what's your name? Okay, that's the first step, asking for her name. The second step would then be getting her to talk about herself. Hey, what are you doing at the gym right now? Hey, what are you buying at the grocery store today? Hey, what brings you to the mall today? You just doing some shopping or looking around? And that's different ways. So that would be step 2, is then starting off a conversation. Step 3 would be if you feel like the conversation went well enough. Hey, I gotta go, but you seem like a really cool girl. Hey, what's your phone number? I would love to talk more. And then you would just say that. Or you could say something else like, hey, I gotta go, but you seem like a really cool girl. Do you want to hang out sometime? Yeah, sure. Great. Well, here, what's your phone number? There, let me have your phone number, and then we'll plan something later down the road. And that's it. That's the next. So you see, everything, when it comes to overthinking, you're going to, like, to refresh this, man, when it comes to overthinking, you're going to overanalyze situations, and that overanalyzing things is called analysis paralysis, because you're going to have 100 different questions going off in your head. But remember, guys, I told you that overanalyzing is an actual, like, survival instinct from your brain, from an evolutionary standpoint, that's stopping you from moving forward. You are not that little voice in your head. That little voice in your head that we all know is there, that doesn't control you. If you choose to listen to that voice, you're living a life that's governed by pain, because you're trying to avoid pain. So if you're trying to avoid pain, that means the pain that you're trying to avoid is literally controlling your path of life. So if you want to meet a girl, step 1 is let's go up and ask for her name. Step 2 would be, well, I want to see if she's cool to talk to. Let's just try to talk to her. Step 3 would be, if the conversation went well, then hey, say you're a cool girl. You want to hang out sometime? If she says yes, great. Step 4 would be get her phone number. If she says no, awesome. Find a different girl. So listen, that's gonna be the video. I'm gonna end it here, man. Hey, if you are a guy that is trying to get better at dating or relationships, check out my new book in the description down below. Click that link, watch the video, and if you think it's for you, pick it up. Same thing, you wanna work with me one-on-one on coaching, link in the description, video on the next page that'll tell you how I can help you. And if you think that'll help, sign up. And listen, hey, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're a guy looking to improve his life, check out this video. I believe it's going to be right here. Hopefully it's not on this side. I still haven't figured out what side it is, but you're going to want to watch this video. There's a lot of different things that I can teach you, because remember, my whole job, why I film these videos, is to help guys live better lives and not make the same mistakes that I have. So like I said, check out this video wherever it is. Hey, I'll catch you on the next one.